What sort of view will I get from my river cruise cabin? Welcome to embarkation day for my Danube cruise. I'll take you from the airport to killing time in Vienna and boarding the boat and heading to my cabin. Let's go. Well, welcome to Vienna airport. We've got to get to Vienna and get to the boat, but first of all, hats off to passports here. Probably the quickest I've ever done coming into the European Union since Brexit. Took about a minute to get through. Hats off. So I'm the first to the belt, but while we wait, the thing that's in my head at the start of a 12-day cruise on the Danube is the thing you always have when you're going to a hotel, isn't it? What's my room like? And when I booked it, I was all very happy with it. But I keep looking at pictures of the boat, and I keep seeing where I think my cabin's going to be. And in my head, I'm thinking, will I feel claustrophobic when I get there? Will it feel a bit dark? We'll find out. I'm hopeful it'll be okay, but you never know. While we're waiting for the luggage to arrive, it's worth me saying on the next video, we're going to go to a palace that's more impressive than the one behind me. Yeah, we're going to the residence of the Habsburgs. Is it going to be any good? We'll find out. Right. So the one thing you'll see at Vienna airport is lots of advertisements for its history and its art, and lots of advertisements for what I'm hoping to have for my lunch. Any guesses? Let me know in the comments. No, I don't think so. The drive from the airport to Vienna station took around 25 to 30 minutes. Now, I was sharing with the family, so paid just a third of the transfer fee, which was this. Clearly, though, travelling by train would be cheaper. So left luggage was full at the railway station. So that little shop, which is about 2 minutes walk from the railway station, is where we've left our bags. So I've used this app to do it. The question is though, will they be there when we return? Well, if not, it's insured. Right, so I've walked through the railway station, and what can you do for 4 or 5 hours to kill time? Because we can't get on the boat until 6 tonight. And it's just gone what? Well, one thing you can do is get some food, and the other thing you can do is have a look around the city. So, should we get on a hop-on, hop-off and see a bit of Vienna? Still to come though, what is my cabin like? Will it be a nightmare, or will it be fine? My plan is then to get on the big yellow bus to go around town. It's going to take me into the centre of Vienna. I'll get off, we'll have a bite to eat and hopefully find what I've been looking for. I'm sure we will. And then I'm going to get back on a red route bus, which you can see on the map, and go around the centre of town for an hour, then get off the red bus and then get back on the yellow. And we'll get a bit of a preview of what we'll see on the next video of some of the big palaces around Vienna. Thank you. Okay. So to not miss out on seeing that video and many others from my cruise down the Danube, tickle the old subscribe button for the channel. On a glorious sunny day, this was a great way to kill time. The cost? Here it is. I'll show you much more of Vienna on the next video on this channel when we go to the main palace here. But for the moment, let's go in search of lunch. Although it's about 3:30 now, so I don't know what that is. Is that mid-afternoon lunch? I don't know what that is. Anyway, let's go in search of lunch. And so outside the State Opera House, with this drink in hand, I found my goal. A Wiener Schnitzel. What else could I want in Vienna? Although, I was to get a sense of deja vu a little later, as we'll see on this video. My journey back towards the railway station took me past the Schönbrunn Palace. We'll see much more of that on my next video on this channel. So that is where I need to go to collect my bag, and then we'll get an Uber to the boat, and finally we'll get a look at that cabin. What's it going to be like for a 12-day cruise, 11 nights? Am I going to be happy? We'll see. So what was the bus tour like then? Well, you get to see a lot of Vienna. You also get to learn that Vienna's traffic, I don't know if we've come on a bad day, it's a little bit of a nightmare. Stop, start, stop, start, stop, start. But anyway, still got to see a bit of Vienna. We'll see much more of it on the next video. So, was my bag going to be waiting for me? Aye. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Cheers. How much did the storage cost me? Details are here. Hi. Uh, 7853. The only problem with this journey out of Vienna is I knew that I had to take it again that day, as I was heading back into the city to see a Viennese concert. My first excursion on my cruise. My Uber ride from Vienna station out towards the boat on the Danube cost this much. So that on the outside is my home for the next 12 days. We've got to go through the Europe, whichever. We've got to go through that to get to our boat. So as far as I know, we're on the bottom deck. But I don't know what sort of view we're going to get and how much sunlight we're going to see. All these things to be found out. If you think more people should see this video, you can really help my channel in a new way by hitting the hype button. It will help take this video to more people who are interested in travelling.
Here. You can keep this here, okay, and this open.
Thank you.
And
thank you very much. This is my cabin for the cruise, so let's quickly take you through it because I've got about 50 minutes to get some food, and then after that we're off for a little concert back in Vienna where we're going to have to go through all of that traffic again. Really looking forward to that. But anyway, this is what we got to work with for the next week and a half or so, and we've got that view to come over there as well. So yeah, we'll take the view in a second, but you can see it's a decent size bed. I think it can be set up for singles, but for me it's set up as a double. Little TV screen. I won't be watching much telly. Then back towards the door. This is my wardrobe. And this is a second area to store clothes. I guess if there was two of you, it might feel a little bit cramped maybe for clothes, but for me it certainly feels more than enough. Got some more storage space here. and got a little shelving unit for down here. The one thing to say before we get into the bathroom, they took the passports. Now I think they keep them for the cruise, but keep an eye on my videos. I'll certainly update you how long they hold on to your passports for, but at the moment they've kept the passports up on reception. Right, let's have a look around this bathroom then. Here I am. I think that's a pretty decent size. I don't know whether the water is drinkable. I think it is, but I'll put a little bit of text down the bottom when I know to confirm on this video whether it's drinkable or not. But we finally have the view to take in. Now, remember, we are in port, so I'm not expecting to see Vienna Cathedral or anything like that. But it would just be interesting to see what you get when you're on the bottom deck, although it's called the main deck, bizarrely. But of course, it's worth saying, I know I'm being a tease, aren't I? It's worth saying that I'm next to another boat. So my view today is, in truth, I think that's pretty similar for pretty much everyone on any deck, apart from probably those on the other side who are facing out towards the river. But it's quite normal, I think, to be parked next to another boat. Right, so time for a bit of a bite to eat. I'll put a little bit of footage up of that. So it's a little bit rushed dinner, very nice, as you've seen. Yet again, I thought I was going to get Wiener Schnitzel, but actually it was cordon bleu, but I know, pretty much the same. Anyway, couldn't do much about that. Now we're off for a concert in Vienna, which means get to enjoy that Vienna traffic one more time. To be honest, I wasn't really looking forward to a coach drive back into Vienna. However, the concert was very good. As I prepare for a cruise on this boat, you can see another cruise of mine up and down the Norwegian coast earlier this year in search of the Northern Lights via a link on the screen now.